a rotten mess. It stayed wet for many years. Got a little bit of termite damage there too. That's not all just rot. You can see where the termites have been eating back so far from the edge where it stayed wet all the time. So I'll have to cut some of that out and do something to it. It just keeps adding up. It's a Saturday morning. I know I said the demo was over, but I completely forgot about this front porch where we talked about the walls being in such bad shape. So we're gonna have to do something with that. And I came across another little problem I'm gonna show you here momentarily. But I do have some good news. Remember the two boards that was on either side of the kitchen doorway that had the little kids' measurements marked onto them? We pulled those aside and saved them. And Missy was able to get a hold of the father, the one that lived here. He still lives in this area. And he came by and picked up the boards and took them home to nail them up at his new house. Well, we've already talked about how we were going to tear this porch walls down because they just weren't really built right. You can see the hardwood was laid right up over the actual painted porch planks. That would have been the planks, you know, that was the floor of the porch once upon a time. And this bottom plate that was under this wall, here's a piece I haven't pulled all the way up yet, but you can see it's got the notches in it. What those notches would have been for, when this thing was a screen porch, these would have been standing upright and they would have had a couple of bands mortised into that 2x4 around through there to keep a child or a dog from running through the screen. So you can still see the staples where the screen was stapled on this thing. So there's no question about, you know, what used to be here. But the thing is how did they build what they built? You know, we knew the walls were crap, and I crawled up under it the other day and was looking at the floor, and they didn't do a good job on it either. Let me jump down here and show you why. See this? There's like a 2x4 and a 1x up under this. And across through here, you've just got a big old gap, and then there's another 2x and a 1x. It looks like they almost tried to do the right thing over here, or somebody come along later and did it. Maybe when they was doing the siding, I don't know. But the way this house was originally laid out, the 2x8 band sat right on top of the foundation there, on top of that termite shield. And then the 2x6s came into them and made a, you know, up level to the top and made your floor level. And the 2x6s were your joist. But what they did was just prop this thing up and try to get it level. But of course, there's no load on this front wall to speak of. It was just this window wall. The side walls is what contains the actual roof load and carries it down to the foundation. So you get around on this side, and this is what I saw from underneath. They propped it way up on the front here. Again, just using some scrap wood they had. They brought it up, what's that, 1.5 inches plus 3/4, so 2¼ inches, when they should have only been bringing it up 1.25 inches. And then they didn't put anything under the middle, so over the years, the weight of that roof has sagged it down, causing the floor to look like a, you know, convex in there, like a spoon, when you get down here where you can look across it. So the fix for this is truly replace this floor, the porch floor, back whatever 8 or 9 foot, whatever it was there, and build it back correctly like the rest of the house is. So one more thing, another strike. She's got problems. Sometimes you wish you could just wave your magic wand and start over. Poof, she's gone. The only bad thing about using black magic to get rid of your house is it also brings the rain. Well, it's a good chance of rain today, but hopefully it won't take long to get her down on the ground. Got a little John Deere track hoe here he's going to use to pull it down and load it up. this line here. I've got it protected best I can. But you can see how this floor came apart where it had been pieced together. Actually separated the hardwood out through there. Man's a lot braver than I am. Grab that mess of wires, that'd probably drag it back there. So the operator got off the machine to get him a drink of water and make a phone call. He's been here right at an hour, and he's done a lot of damage so far. It'll probably take longer to load it up and haul it off than it did to tear it down for sure. So getting there. Starting to rain a little, which was good for dust control. It's pretty much down. The man that owns the company, the operator, he went to get a tandem truck, and his son sent his son over with one, so he's thinking about 5 truckloads. So I jumped down in the basement. Missy helped me. We got the all the stuff threw up out of it, so it's pretty clean right now. So hopefully we can get the rest of it that clean here before the end of the day. Waiting on the dump truck to get the last load. Skies have opened up. It's pouring the rain. Kept the dust down though, so hopefully just probably about 15 more minutes he can come back and get that loaded up, and he'll about be out of here. Well, she's gone. Got a few block to replace that got knocked down, but all in all it did pretty good. Got out the pier footings, the chimney footing, all of that. So gonna have to get with the building department, do some permits and things like that. So it's probably going to slow me down a little bit before the next video, but I'll get this out there so you'll know what the next step's probably going to be. Thanks for watching.